But Ryan, completely off topic. Ryan today came in and he said, "Hey, I saw the post. Thanks for the invite to tonight." And it sounded like he said the post sounded like you were saying, "Hey, poser, come to the lab," featuring you. Um, Anyways, welcome tonight. Please, will you welcome tonight? One of my newest favorite bands, Poser.
Do we have the backup on deck if this thing starts to do that big buzzy thing? Hey, everybody. How is everybody? Thank you, everyone, for coming. Poser loves you, baby. Our first song is called Big Game Hunter. What in me ever made you think that I could be the sort of lover you were looking for? Couldn't you see me falling far behind? Just the barest minimum took such a toll, such a toll, such a heavy toll. Couldn't stand being one of your hangers on, waking in the shadow of a smokestack door, talking you out of a hole your soul responds. Fear of getting strung out or just strung along, strung along, strung along. Can't go back. You can't go back. Can't go back. Every day felt like Monday this week, fuller than a tick. I'm about to spring a leak. If I got us tickets, would you come with me? See a Smith cover band at Gilman Street, Gilman Street, Gilman Street. Saw you in some flashy duds, your new haircut, walked in like you owned the place and flicked your butt. Eyes there with half-mast at 10, fucked up, talking off a big game. I'll just join the club, join the club, join the club. Can't go back. 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 Thanks, y'all. We got new strings on this guitar, so I might be fussing with it a little bit. Thank you, Paul, for the introduction. Thank you, Smalltown, for having us out. This is really, really fun. This next song is called Big Love. 1, 2, 3. She's a big talker, fast walker. Tried my darndest, but I couldn't clock her. Fly down my street like a fireball. Down my street like a fireball. Poison ivy, it's creeping over the walls I built, and my heart couldn't slow her down. One because she's got it. One because she's got it. She's got something special, little special, something that gets me going, gets my motor running. You can hear me coming from miles off. Hear me coming from miles off. Sometimes things go bad, so sweet it's boring. Like a kid spared the rod or a frog in a pot set to boil. Sometimes things go bad, so sweet it's spoiled. Like a kid spared the rod or a frog in a pot. A kid spared the rod or a frog in a pot set to boil. All the head shrinks are scratching their chins while I'm talking, 'cause something odd started. Shows no signs of stopping. I'm in big love, big love. Baby, I'm about to keeling over the great big weight of your love on my shoulders. Was so nice while it lasted. So nice while it lasted. Sometimes things go bad, so sweet it's boiled. Like a kid spared the rod or a frog in a pot set to boil. Yeah, sometimes things go bad, so sweet it's spoiled. Like a kid spared the rod or a frog in a pot. A kid spared the rod or a frog in a pot. Kid spared the rod or a frog in a pot set to boil. Bully.
Oh wait, we forgot to ask. Does anyone know what that vocal thing is?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big debate in our band. If you could name that,
Yeah, do it wrong.
You win a
so that
prize.
They get it, dude. This next song's called Idiot Beast.
I know this one.
1, 2, 3, 4. I am a horse led to water that doesn't drink and just stares into the void. Idiot beast that is. Everyone tried their level best. Myself excluded, boy, I must admit I gave up long ago, but that's so obvious. Yeah, it's so obvious. Say it gets better with spoiled over mine.
Thanks, everybody. So that song and the next one we're gonna play, Easy Chair, are both on a new demo EP that we recorded in Peter's garage, because he's a fucking maestro in the garage. And that's up on Spotify. It's called Peter. What is it?
Fixer Upper.
Fixer Upper.
You named it.
It has a cute dog on it.
It does. Playing
Do you want to tell them why?
Why it has a cute dog playing poker? Because that is the height of art. Dogs playing poker.
That is non-ironically Zach's opinion.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with all the abstract stuff, but dogs playing cards is pretty neat.
He's a man who knows what he wants.
Thank you.
Try as I might, can't be sad all the time. I see you standing there with my broken heart in your hands and that 1,000-yard stare. What will I do with my life now that you're not there? These days, not much gets my butt out of this easy chair. If you care, know I think of you quite often, in hopes the memories star the eyes or at least soften, at least soften. These pills make my mouth dry. I hope you can still hear me crackling out lovesick songs I made for you, my dear. I know it's not much, yeah, as such, just took it out of me. Well, shit, there I go again with my selfish pity party. If you care to know, I think of you quite often, in hopes the memories star the eyes or at least soften, at least soften.
So
everybody.
nerve-wracking because the drummer in my other band sitting right over there just silently judging me the whole time.
Make it not so silently.
You know what he's thinking the whole time? Sexy. Nice.
That vocal thing you were talking about, is it melismatic singing?
Oh, it's from a song we think, a 90s song.
I think it's a pavement. Who said pavement? Oh, I feel so good right now.
What?
No, but you said it wasn't a song.
That's what I said. Cut
You
my
said
hair.
it sounded like payment, but it wasn't payment.
Ow.
You said it was a song.
Table this band. We'll get back to
Band
it.
just broke up.
Table it.
Is it Stacey's mom?
Could very well be.
Oh, what's the song we're playing now?
Central. This next song is called Central Irony.
From NSYNC.
One, two, three, four. That's the central irony. Too scared to stay, but I don't want to leave. It's all going down outside, but I just stay in and keep quiet. I just stay in and keep quiet now. It's a hangnail peeling oranges, nothing rhymes. So eat your door hinge, it only gets worse. We're just tourists. So buck up, buddy, and pluck up the courage. Buck up, buddy, and pluck up the courage. If you wanna go do it, honey, I'll be right there. When we get into it, promise I'll try to be fair. If you wanna go do it, honey, I'll be right there. When we get into it, promise I'll try to be fair. Promise I'll try to be fair. Like a grand mal seizure shaking, I can't stop my heart from breaking. I broke my vow of silence now. In a loudmouth asshole incel crowd, I shit my pants, you cream your jeans. It couldn't get any more obscene. Never seen anything quite so extreme. If you wanna go do it, honey, I'll be right there. When we get into it, promise I'll try to be fair. If you wanna go do it, honey, I'll be right there. When we get into it, promise I'll try to be fair. Promise I'll try to be fair. That's the central irony. Too scared to stay, but I don't wanna leave. I got the new string.
I love Smalltown so much. It's absolutely fucking incredible.
Some new people here tonight too. I'm super pumped.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming.
Thank you, everybody. We have 2 more songs. This next song is called Hobby Horse.
Oh, you're saving Kenny for last?
We're not doing Kenny tonight.
What?
Sorry.
Hurt.
Zach knew you were coming and wanted to leave you wanting more.
My bad, dude.
Come see us on
all your songs.
come see us on October 13th. We'll play Kenny twice.
Yes. Play beer again.
Faster.
1, 2.
Wait, what are we playing? Hobby horse?
Hobby Horse.
Okay.
1, 2. Whoa.
He had to turn the insane mode off now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Something like a love, something like a fear, something like a halting reaction to you near, something like infatuation when you lie and trust, eyes closed, mouth not responding to my touch.
Thank you. This is our last one. This is Zach's new one. It's my favorite one that we do right now.
Not to build it up. Josh's bad case.
I too think just dogs playing poker is high on.
Could you help me finish this song? It's the same one that I've been working on for the last 5 months. Hell, 10 years, boy, it's really coming along. It's just that lately it seems like it won't ever be done. Could you ever look lightly on me again? Dear, your new attitude is my new favorite thing. You tried to call me once while I was on methamphetamine. I I just let the phone go off and ring, ring, ring. Could you please stop laughing in the other room? From here it sounds like the cackling of a loon. Oh, I hate to hear such pleasures peel while lying in my tomb. Despite myself, I crack a smile and kiss the moon. Could you ever look lightly on me again? Dear, your new attitude is my new favorite thing. You tried to call me once while I was on methamphetamine. I just let the phone go off and ring, ring, ring. Could you help me finish this song? It's the same one that I've been working on for the last 5 months, hell, 10 years, boy, it's really coming along. It's just that lately it seems like it won't ever be done. Won't ever be done, won't ever be done.
Thank you.
You guys stay up here for a minute? Is that cool? Can we ask you some questions? We're gonna ask. So, if it's your first time at the lab, hey friends, at the door. It's good to see y'all. If it's your first time at the lab, this isn't just about watching the performance, but we like to ask questions and dissect how you got to be where you are. And then the second half of the night is people sharing stuff that they're currently working on, which you'll see in a few minutes. But also tonight, we've been doing this again since the pandemic for about 1.5 years now, and we, as a team, made the decision: hey, let's see if we can't at least do the first half of this and put it out as a podcast. So this month is the first time we're doing this. So when you ask a question tonight, if I oddly repeat your question, it's just so everybody can hear it into the microphone. Does that make sense? So, do we have any questions for this wonderful band, Poser? Let's give it up for one more time for this one. Justin Henderson.
What is your favorite song that you've written, and why is it Idiot Beast?
What is your favorite song that you've written, and why is it Idiot Beast?
That's a really cool song. I like that song a lot. However, I think Big Game Hunter is my favorite song because I'm just ripping off the Smiths and they rule.
Good answer. Good answer.
Right on. Questions.
I got a question. What's up, y'all?
Yo.
How did you guys form as a band?
How did you guys form as a band?
This is my brother Josh, who was playing bass, and that's our old buddy Pete. I mean, we've known him a long time. He's not that old. Actually, he.
How old is he?
But we played in another band called Sore Thumb that they're still playing in, which is still active. And Josh and I, that first began as just me and Josh recording with Peter and just doing like 2 guitars, 2 dorky guys singing with acoustic guitars, and Peter fleshed it out with bass, and then we brought on a drummer, and like it became its own thing. And so this project was just me coming back to them and being like, hey guys, I know I got kicked out of the other band, but you guys want to start a new band? Sounds fun. And it worked.
I should say too that Zach, like, took some time really not playing music or something like, and he had all these songs all the time, and so many people would be like, yo, record those songs, anything you want, record those songs. And so I'm just really happy that like this project formed basically from him jumping in and wanting to actually do it and letting me record it and mooch off his talent.
Just be singing by myself if it weren't for Pete.
A question to the bassist. I noticed you were singing, but you weren't very close to the mic, and it seemed like you could have added a good sound to it, so I wanted to know why you weren't singing into the mic.
Let me get close to the mic. I haven't figured out how to harmonize with this setup yet, and so modulating back, andLl do it here for you naked people at home. I'm walking back and forth from the mic. I feel more comfortable, and I kind of like the scream thing, and this is a more subdued format that we're playing right now, and I think that it would need a lot more work. So I'm intimidated and scared is ultimately the answer.
I just think that from what I could hear, and I was trying to listen to it, it sounded pretty good.
Thank you.
And he's the lead singer of the other band too, by the way.
You mentioned the Smiths. What other influences are influencing the writing, at least for this band?
Shit. That's funny. I was listening to nothing but Purple Mountains, which is David Berman's last band. He was the creative force behind the Silver Juice for however long. And Elliott Smith, and definitely just like a bunch of Americana stuff, like A.A. Bondy and M. Ward and Conor Oberst's solo stuff. Just like Conor Oberst has this great quote where I think he's being interviewed by who's the Australian singer-songwriter? She's a young woman, and she. No, that's a good get. She's uber famous. Royals. Lord is interviewing Conor Oberst, and she was like, how did you just decide on this sound for this record? Or like, and he was like, I'm not a great guitar player, I'm not a great singer or anything, but I found a little magic combo of the things, and so that was there's two of his records, the names of which escape me, but Conor Oberst's solo stuff that's just like, I guess, B-sides to all the Bright Eyes stuff that he doesn't want to put out full band is just really remarkable and great. I love that stuff. You guys?
I think another major influence is Joyce Manor, and we're all pop punk kind of oriented, and I think because they have a three-piece that makes a lot of sound that fills in the gaps, that's what we try to do, because we want to be like very present, but with just the three of us.
Do people care about drum influences? So there's a really weird one. I don't even know his name, but there's a band called Copeland I used to listen to a lot, and I thought he was like the master of playing very simply to the song in a way that I really liked, and it was like very structured, and he was also like just a big old awkward dude, so I appealed to that, and so I think about him a lot, like his drum parts when I make things, and also the National. Neither of them are like very flashy drummers, but like they think of just like weird hits and accents every once in a while for these kind of more straightforward indie songs that I think is kind of cool.
Totally.
Maybe one more question. Yes.
Are there any people that inspire you not based on technical sound, but just on the energy they bring?
Oof. Any inspiration outside of technical sound?
Totally. Jason Molina was in this band called Electric Magnolia Company, was the last iteration, and his big thing was like he wanted to record the album live. He just wanted to live track it with all of his band, and there's so many like, and Sufjan Stevens in the same way, like he wanted to self-produce Carrie and Lowell, which is in my mind his magnum opus. And I remember I was listening to it and reading people on Reddit and talking to like music-minded people who were so bothered by so many things that they could pick out that were technically wrong, that were lost on me because I don't know about any of that. And I just love how it turned out. So yeah, Magnolia Recording Company's record, and then that record Carrie and Lowell for me are huge inspirations, like technically to approach the project like that. I thought was really cool. Thank you.
The band Yola Tango has a conversational presence on stage that I want to emulate more than anything.
I don't have a good answer. Weird Al.
That's a great answer. He said Weird Al. That's a great answer. That's a great question, Morgan.
Yeah.
I feel like we should all go home and ask ourselves that question. Hey, let's give it up for Poser. That was amazing. I wouldn't be there. Hey, we're about to take a break, but before we do, a couple things, and we'll go right off with Poser's opening for. Let me grab it. Poser's opening for the Builders and Butchers at our dear friend's farm heirloom down on Crow Canyon Road. And that is on October 13th. You can get your tickets by scanning this QR code. QR code. Technology, huh?
It's also a benefit, kind of. It's a small town thing, so
Yeah.
you supporting that show, support small town.
Exactly. And on that note, you buying drinks tonight, you buying a t-shirt tonight, support the work that we continue to do here. I was riding my bike out here tonight. If you don't know, I have a bike, and it's amazing. It's like an electric bike, so I don't have to pedal at all coming home. Yes, I'm lazy. Anyway, I was riding here, and there was like, I rode past a dance studio that was full of life tonight. I rode past a karate place that was full of life tonight. And to come here and see this place full of life, it makes me happy because, man, we had a pretty shitty last few years. But also, live music and community are the two most important things in my life. So to be able to fill a room with people because of dope music like what we just heard is a blessing. So if you want to keep seeing that happen, like, we all just got to kind of give more. And I appreciate those who put their time and energy to do this. On that note, if you are interested in doing this in the second half especially, you'll love the second half tonight. Sort of in an extended way, October 20th through 22nd, we have the Artist Retreat at the same said farm. It is one full day and one evening and one morning to just kick it with people, create. You're on a farm, you can scatter. It's like 150 acres, so you got plenty of places to go. If you're interested in that, come talk to us after during this little break. Lastly, we also have a benefit show at the Golden Bull in Oakland on October 28th. I want to make sure I get the October 28th, and that is a bunch of small town bands covering other bands' music. So if you want to be a part of that, and we got No Name. No Name's going to MC the show. No Name from K-Fog, Live 105, all that. So if you want to do that, want to be part of that, Golden Bull. Unfortunately, the one thing we didn't think about, and Donovan, lovely 20-year-old Donovan, notice it is 21 years and over. So you can't make it that. If you're under that, you can't make it to that night. I apologize. Am I forgetting anything? Peter's not only a client, he also is the program manager for Smalltown Society. So.
If I think of anything else, I'll tell Michael, and we'll have a second announcement.
Cool, perfect. Take a break. We got drinks outside. We've got the bathroom right there. Michael, do you want to say something? Oh, yes, the most important part.
The second part of the evening. Part one was the featured artist. Who liked Poser? My desire for Poser is that your music be on film and television. I'm 1,000% serious. So that's like every time I hear you, that's what I want. Part two of this gathering is what we call the lab, when we collectively share our experiments, the things that we are working on, things that we've finished in various regards. And so if you are interested in sharing something you're working on, the pen will be up here. I'll put it on the piano. You can just write your social handle or your name if you don't believe in socials, because I barely believe in them. And then you will go in a order determined by you. I think that's all. Also, when I come here, I pay cash, so I'm going to put this bowl out there in case you pay cash also for the things.
Great.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, and two more things. I'm forgetting about Friday night. If you were here last month and you saw Sofia Hernandez, she performed with this dope band behind her at Versant Vibes. This Friday night, that dope band, they just sold out Yoshi's a few months ago, Melodious. The oldest cat in the band is 19, the youngest is 14, and they are incredible. They'll be right next door at Pampas, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. And I'm going to repeat this because I didn't even... MJ Shaw is performing too, who's right here. So October 13th, you can scan for a code right there. We will see you all in about 5-10 minutes.